Reclaim the Power have been travelling to various cities in Europe over the past year to connect with a whole network of other grassroots groups and individuals from all over the world. And that network has been called Climate Justice Action. We have a website, climatejusticeaction.net, and we've been talking about ways that grassroots groups can mobilise in the run-up to Paris, during Paris and beyond Paris. With that capacity, Reclaim the Power have taken on the responsibility of organising coaches, as Peter mentioned, to go to Paris for the second week, and we'll be arranging accommodation for the people who kind of take that option up. And once we're in Paris, we will be working with other grassroots groups to mobilise around direct action throughout the second week, but predominantly on the last weekend, D12, which is the big mass day of action in Paris. Reclaim the Power itself wants to look at trying to do one big kind of Reclaim the Power action, but is also helping facilitate smaller autonomous groups that want to do autonomous actions. There is a framework that's called Climate Games. I think you've probably heard a little bit about that. And you can check out the Climate Games website, climategames.net. And it's really like a framework where groups can get involved. There'll be activist speed dating that happens in Paris, where people who aren't necessarily part of an affinity group can come along and meet other like-minded individuals and put themselves into affinity groups to take part in that direct action, and that will be happening all during the second week in Paris. And as well, to kind of like help mobilise people here in England, Reclaim the Power is also actively involved in putting on trainings and workshops to help people kind of understand what is happening in Paris and how to prepare themselves and how to get involved in direct action. And those trainings are going to be happening in weekends in the run-up to December. If you want to find out more about the trainings, go to the Reclaim the Power website, and you can find out information about that. Probably they're going to be all over the country, but we're looking tentatively at Bristol the weekend of the 7th and 8th of November, and London or somewhere further south maybe, or central, around the 14th, 15th of November as well. Just thinking, if there's anything else? That's probably it. Yeah, just for those who aren't sure, come. I mean, you know, it's a great opportunity to be in Paris. It's a great opportunity to connect with movements and struggles from all across the world. And the big message this year in Paris is that we're not waiting for our leaders of the world to bring us the solutions, because we know that corporate powers are corrupting the democratic processes. And it's really important for communities to rise up and to stand up and say, we have the power, and we can create the change that we need, and we can come together. We have the solutions, and we can make those changes. Woo!